The nightlife presence is increasing in downtown Grand Junction, so have the number of patrols.
So he's going the wrong way on a one-way street right now. That's probably why I went to stop him.
As an example, in 2013, from January to September, officers were called out 49 times for different types of offenses. And now in 2014, that number has tripled. And business owners have been taking a notice.
We started picking up with the opening of Thunderstruck, with the expansion of Sabrosa, the change of ownership here. There were so many things concurrently. I mean, we got a couple new places that are open up and down here.
Grand Junction Police Officer Dustin Bovey is part of 7 teams conducting patrols.
Different types of harassment, pushing, shoving, or assaults. You're trying to, look who's possibly being overserved and who's being aggressive. We're trying to get in front of that, and hopefully we're going to stop something before it starts.
I think so. They want to file charges on a couple guys inside. So
Was there a fight in there?
In the beginning of the summer, other business owners say more incidences were occurring.
Broken windows and things, and there was a couple of squabbles, but I think that's when they started to pick up, when people were getting damaged and property was getting damaged.
The Grand Junction Police Department did increase their patrols due to the number of people attending downtown's nightlife.
We've only adjusted the hours on one shift by just 1 hour. Instead of getting off at 2 o'clock in the morning, they get off at 3 o'clock in the morning. So that way we have the biggest bulk of officers during that high peak activity time.
You got some establishments that closed in the county. You got this new bar here that opened up, so I think we're seeing people coming in from the county, coming into the downtown area.
Since the presence of vehicle, bike, and on-foot patrols, there has been a shift in communication with owners working together.
My staff knows most of the officers that stop by here. And a year ago, you couldn't say that. We knew 1 or 2.
Over time and everything, I think all the bars have pretty much worked together, and a lot of the law enforcement have been getting together, and we've really kind of mellowed out a lot of the downtown events that happen when you are in an alcohol situation.
Nightlife is under watch in downtown Grand Junction. Reporting for News Channel 5, Samora-Vargas.
Shoulder dislocation or elbow, wrist dislocation, fractures, reductions.
These are only some of the injuries the new trauma center can help treat patients at the Colorado Canyons Hospital and Medical Center.
I think everybody's noticed the hospitals and ERs have become more and more busy, especially St. Mary's and Community, I know, have been increasing in numbers a lot over the last several years.
Now, before this trauma room was implemented, no ambulances could come here, and they had to transport patients to other facilities.
Yeah, because in the past, ambulances would go out, they wouldn't even contact us, so we had no idea of what was going by us.
The hospital was also considered more of an urgent care in the past. However, physicians are now more available.
We've got physicians 24 hours a day. We've got on-call staff for a variety of disciplines, respiratory therapy and laboratory services.
And now seriously injured patients can be treated much quicker than before.
We're on the sort of western edge of the valley, so we sort of are now available to help people coming from the Utah border.
One retired police officer from Fruta says this will help save lives.
I can think of a number of times that the extra few minutes it took to get a victim over to the St. Mary's or community hospital centers cost them their lives.
It took 6 months to get accreditation from the state to make this facility possible.
They come over for the day, they send over several people, physician with another group of other people that come in and review everything from our medical records system, the facility system. They look at all of our capabilities, our equipment.
7 trauma patient rooms are available like this one, and the goal is to be efficient and quick.
Ready to have patients stabilized and ready to transfer within 30 to 60 minutes for more serious injuries.
11 students were chosen to participate to help shop for their families, and they're riding along with police officers.
Maybe we can get a tractor and then a Batman doll to put on the tractor.
Yeah. What we generally do is have them make a list of things that mom or dad or brothers or sisters might need that normally that they wouldn't be able to afford to get.
Students say this is really going to help their families.
Our mom doesn't have a job right now, and so it will really help her out.
They don't have to spend as much money because everybody's like, okay, we need at least 5 presents for everybody, so I'm going to help out with that.
This is also a chance for these students to have a different view of police officers.
These kids sometimes come from families who haven't had the best law enforcement reaction or interactions before, and so this way they get to see a positive light of the police force and how we help, and we want to help their families.
After checking out, Students will wrap their gifts so their entire family can have a great Christmas. Reporting in Grand Junction, Samora-Vargas, News Channel 5.
Yeah.